Now we will see the example of comparison operator. Here in this operator, in arithmetic operator, we will use this example. We will copy paste from here, Control C, then Control V, Control A, Control V. Fine. C. Why we are writing this whole code in scripting mode? Because in interactive mode you have to write one line, then you will get the output. So if we write and we will compile it at a once, so it will gives you the whole output. Fine. We will save the file now. Save. It's saved. Run the file. You will get the output. That now see what your example say. X is equals to 101 and y is equals to 121. The first statement says that x is greater than y. No, so it gives you false value. If x is less than y, yes, true, it gives you true value. Are equal, no, that's why it gives you false. Not equal, true. Is x is greater than or equals to y, false. X is less than or equals to y, that's why it gives you true value. Fine. Now we will close it, minimize, again minimize. Yeah. So in next slide we will see that logical operators. We study about arithmetic operators, then comparison operators, now logical operators. What are logical operators? Logical operators are used to give you an logic where you have to put your logic. Just like when you design a circuit, you need logical operators. Okay. So there are three logical operators, and from these three logical operators you can invent more logical operators. The main three logical operators are AND, OR, NOT. In your 11th class you already studied about the Boolean algebra, so you know about AND, OR and NOT. Now we will see the example. Again we will write in the same file. Fine. Leave it. Okay. Save the file and then run the file. Invalid syntax because we get an error. Y is equals to false. Okay. In next line. Fine. Now we get the output. X and Y is false. See what your AND says. AND says if one of your operand is false, then it will give you an false value. Fine. If both are true, then only it will give you true value. That's why X and Y. X is true, Y is false. We get one operand is false. That's why we get a false value. And in case of OR, it's just a reverse of AND. That's why we get true value. And in NOT case, it just reverse the value. We are taking the NOT of X. NOT of X. X is true, so it will give you a false value. And true if both the operands are true, or true if either of the operand is true, and not true if operand is false. Okay. Now next, your bitwise operator. What are bitwise operator? As you all know that computer understood the language of machine language, that is written in bits. Bits are 0 and 1. So these are used to manipulate bit values. For computer it is very important to use an bitwise operator. There are some bitwise operator and or with the symbol. Look at the symbol and remember the symbol of bitwise operator: and, or, not, XOR, right shift, left shift. Next. Now we will see again an example of bitwise operator. Okay, A is equals to C, B is equals to 3. We will copy from here. Again we will paste this in our file. Control E, Control V. We will save it. We will run the module. Invalid syntax because C is written over here. We will change it. Okay. Save the file. Again. Again here C. Now we will see is it okay or not. Okay. Oh, one more time we have to change. I hope you know. Yeah. Now we will get the output where A is equals to 6 and B is equals to 3. First statement shows A. What's the value of A? A value is just 6. Now we get binary of A. The binary of A is 0 B110. This is binary of A. Then we will print the value of B. And the binary of 3 is 0B11. These are just binary values. Those are given by the computer. Then we use bitwise AND operator. It gives you an value 2. Then you use OR 7 XOR 5, complement -7, and left shift 24, right shift 1. Okay, and all are the binary attached with binary values of bitwise operators. Next, you already studied these all things in your 11th class. It's just a revision so that you can get more points. Okay, wait, this is, yeah. Now Python membership operator. We study arithmetic operators, logical operators, comparison operators, and bitwise operator. Next is your Python membership operators. There are two types of Python membership operators: in and not in. In means evaluate to true if it finds a variable in the specified sequence and false otherwise. Okay, if it finds a variable in a specified sequence, it gives true value, otherwise it will give false value. And not in is just reverse of in. Now we will see the example of this. Okay. C, Control A, Control V. Now if else, okay, wait, yes. Now we will add some print statement is missing over here. We will add print statement and write down anything else not in the list or in the list. Okay, else statement. We will write else statement. Okay, we save the file. Indentation error. Okay, in Python you have to remember about the indentation also. Fine. So always be careful about the indentation. It's only this thing I find drawback of, because you have to remember indentation. It's not doing itself. Fine. Control S. It's still it will give no. There is one error that name A is not specified. Yeah, we forget the value. A is equals to 5. Fine. Control S. Again we will run it and we get the output. When A is equals to 5 and B is equals to 10. Now see, A is in list. Fine. Yes, it's in list. 5 is already in list. So it will give first statement. Yeah, A is available in the list. It will not move to the else statement. Next is B is equals to 10. B not in the list. Yeah, B is not in the list. So first statement will print B is not available in the list. So these are your operators, in operator and not an operators. Fine. Next we will move back to next operator, which is Python membership operator. We already studied. Okay. Python identity operators. Python identity operators are again two types, is and is not. What is? Is evaluate to true if variables on either side of the operators point to the same. Okay, if variables on either side of the operators point to the same, then it will give you true value, otherwise false value, else vice versa. Yeah. See. A is equals to, we will give this value A is equals to 10. Fine. Control S. We will run the program. Okay, again this error, else print again. Yeah, and it will not show. Again, fine. Okay. Yeah, it gives an output. So what output you are getting? Yes. So we see that A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 10. Print line 1. It just print a value of A here. What is ID? It will given by the computer itself. Then B, then ID of B. Are they both the ID of A and B both are same? If they are same, it will print first value. Otherwise, it will print the else value. Yeah, the identity of both the values A and B are same. That's why it will say A and B have same identity. Line 1. So, okay, we will see if we change here 5. What will happen now? It gives the different identity. That's why line B will be print. Okay. Now, next are operator precedence. How you will say which operator will operate first, then second, then last. So here are highest to lowest precedence of an operator. You can see first is power, then complement, unary, plus, minus, then multiply, divide. You should remember these precedence of operators. Now come to expression. What are expression? It is a valid combination of operator, literals and variables. In English language or Hindi, if you write something, you have to express the things. If I give you one sentence in three forms, then you have, till the time you not combine those three sentences in one, no one can understand. Like for example, computer, and the third word is attending, and next word is class. So when you combine, he is attending a computer class. So when you combine, then it will express something. Similarly, in the computer, expression are the combination of operator, literals and variables. There are four types of expressions: arithmetic, relational, logical and a string. What are arithmetic? Arithmetic, you know, plus, minus or anything. Those are arithmetic. Operator include arithmetic. So C is equals to A plus. This whole sentence is giving that C is containing the value of A plus B. Then relational, X is greater than Y. Then logical, or A or B. String expression, computer, C is containing com plus SC when it will concatenate the string. Okay. Now, type conversion. It is very important part, type conversion. What are type conversion? The process of converting the value of one data type into another. Suppose you having an integer value 2 and you want to convert it into float. So, it will convert 2.0. Data type Python has two of type conversion. Implicit, it will do itself. Explicit, when user want that, it would convert it into whatever user will provide in that. So in implicit type conversion, Python automatically converts one data type to another data type. This process doesn't need any user involvement. Fine. Next example, you see here, num int is equals to 12 and num float is 10.23. When you are taking num new, one new variable you are taking where you are adding both the values num int and num float. Okay, we will see in ideally, there you will understand the things better. First we will copy that much part. Operator, okay. Control A, Control B. Yeah. See, Control S. Then we will print statement is written over here. Fine. Now, see what first statement is saying. Print data type of num int. What is data type of num int? It's written over here that it's integer. So it's showing integer. Fine. Then float. Flow is float. Now num new is a new variable which is the addition of integer number and a float number. What will be the output? It depends on the output. If it gives float result, then the integer type, then that data type of num in is float. If it provides integer result, then it will be integer. So value of num new is 22.3. So data type of num new is float. Next. Yeah. Explicit, when user involvement is occur. In explicit type conversion, user convert the data type of an object to required data type. We use the preferred function like int, float, string. Okay, here again we will see and do practice at your home. If you not practice, if you're not programming in Python, then you will not get the appropriate result. Okay, because Python is on boom, so be prepared with that. Yeah, here you see first is integer type and another second variable is string type. When you print, is just type, first type is integer, and before casting it is string type, and after casting, now num string is equals to int num string, it converting the string into integer. So here you will get this in integer form, data type of num string. After type casting, it will type integer. Now num sum is equals to num int plus num string. Now num string become an, the value of num string is 45. So 45 plus 12, you will get the result 57, and the data type of sum is integer. Okay. Next, decision making statements. Okay, we missed something. Wait, explicit. After explicit, we have to cover math module. What are math module? It is a standard module in Python to use mathematical functions. Fine. So for using mathematical function, we have to import math module before using mathematical function, like your cell, factorial, floor, f mod, exponent, log 10, power. So if you want to use, you have to include this module, import this module in your file. How you will import? From import math or import cell from math, like this. Okay. Then come to control statement. What are control statement? Control statement are used to control the flow of execution depending upon the specified condition logic. There are three types of control statement. First one is your decision making statement. Second one is your iteration statement. Third one is your jump statement. Okay. Now, first one is your decision making statement. How you will make a decision? As in common language we are talking, if you do this, I will do that. If you do this, okay, then you have to make a decision. If you do this, then I will do that. So this is your decision making statement used to control the flow of execution of a program depending upon condition. There are three types of decision making statement: if statement, if else statement, nested if else statement. Now what is this statement? If you start with your program and if you provide an if condition, it will gives you two values, either true or false. Okay, whichever is satisfied. If your if condition is satisfied with true value, it will gives you if condition print statement. If it's false, it will move back to, it will not print that statement. Okay. So an if statement is a programming condition statement. If provide true, it perform a and display a information. Decision making if else statement. If condition and else condition. See here one example: a is equals to 1. If a is equals a is equals to 10, we will write here 10. Okay, there is might be some mistake. Yeah, a is equals to 10. If a is less than 100, print less than 100, else print more than 100. We know a is less than 100, so it will print less than 100. If here a is equals to 101, then it will print else statement that more than and equals to 100. Fine. Next. Wait. Yeah. While loop. What is while loop? It is used to execute a block of a statement as long as given condition is true. Till the time given condition is true, the block of while loop will execute, and when the condition gets false, the control will come out of the loop. The condition is checked every time at the beginning of loop. Here is the syntax of while loop, how it will work. This is your while loop. Enter while loop. It will check your expression again and again till the condition is true. It will live within the while loop. If condition get false, it will move back to the, it will get out of the loop. So here is an example. X is equals to 1. Wait, yeah. While x is less than equals to 4, it will run till x is less than or equals to 4. So print x. Now here x is 1. So it will print the value 1 first. Then x, now x become 2. 1 value, 1 plus 1, 2. Again it satisfy, it will print 2 value, then become 3, it will print 3, then 4, till 4. Now, when x is equals to 4, x is equals to 4 plus 1, 5, it will come here, it will see, no, it's not satisfy the condition, so it will go out of the loop. Okay. Next, while loop. Again, we are taking another example of while loop. X is equals to 1 while is x is less than 3. It will run till the time when till x is less than 3. Okay. So, till the time x is 3, it will go print a statement inside while loop of x. If x is not satisfying the condition, it will print else statement inside else value. We took more example of while. You can try at your side. For loop now. Why we need a for loop if we are having a while loop? It is used to iterate over times of any sequence. The difference is it iterate over items of any sequence, such a list or a string. For while in a sequence statement, example, for I in a range 3 or a 5, print I, output it will give. So here, for I is your variable, which variable you are using to iterate over an items, and range should be 3 to 5. Fine. So output you will get for this is 3. One more example of while loop. For loop. Yeah. For I in range. Here you are giving the range 5, 3 and -1. Print I. It till 5. Highest range is 5. It will print 5 and a 4. Range function. What is range function? Here you mention 3 things. Start. From where it is start? It is start from 5. The stop function. Till what time it will work? This is your stop. So 3. When it get the value 3, it will get a stop. Step. How much step? Minus. It's saying that minus. So loop, how loop will go? It first print 5 value, then -1, 4. If it minus again from 4, it will get 3. The stop value is 3, so it will get a stop over here. Next, break statement. Break statement are used to terminate the loop. You can use it in for loop also when you want to that terminate the loop. For while in a string, Here you are saying val is a variable in a string. If val is equals to I, it will run till what time? Till it is not getting I, it will run that much. Break, print val. That time if you get I value, then break and print the value of val. So str is printing over here. Next, continue loop. This loop is used to skip all remaining statement in the loop and move controls back to the top of the loop. See here, for val in it, if val is equals to I, then continue. It's saying it's not breaking, it's saying continue till the time you are not getting I. Okay, because here in first you are getting I, continue and print the value of, but don't print I, don't print this value. Okay, next is pass statement. This statement does nothing. It can be used when a statement is required syntactically but the programs require no action, like use and loop while true. Pass, it's just if your keyboard is, if your um, is busy, wait for keyboard interrupt. It's just pass the values, it's doing nothing but pass the value. In function, it makes a controller to pass by without executing any code. Okay, now here see, for I in initial, if I is equals to I, pass. It's saying if I is equals to just pass, then else print I. Okay, first you are getting I, so it just pass, not printing the value. Then n it will print I again, not printing, t it will print, a it will print, and l it will print. Okay, so continue forces the loop to start at the next situation, while pass means there is loop for to execute here and will continue through the remainder of the loop body. So, okay, we end with the revision of Python. This is a very first topic of your syllabus, revision of Python. We revise whatever we did in 11th class. We stop here and tomorrow we will come with a new topic. So, revise all the things. So, from tomorrow you will get better understanding. Till time, have a good day and do your assignment on time.